let's get right into the news. And we're actually going to first start off with my first impressions of Anthem. So, as I
Oh
put
yeah,
this,
because the open beta was this weekend.
yep. So, Anthem was this past weekend. It was on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. I took some time this past weekend to play it and to give my final thoughts because, as I said last time, and I'm kind of go over here. Um, as I said last time, um, I was on the cups of whether to jump in or not with Titanfall. I mean Titan, if Anthem, and I wasn't quite sure if I really liked the game or if there were things that rubbed me the wrong way, or I just was not. I needed to play the game in my hands physically in some capacity, and I did. What I would like to report back is so I was able to play the raid and I was able to play the missions. I didn't have time to play the free roaming part of the demo. So off the bat, one of the things I really enjoyed was the gameplay. I think the gameplay was fun. Being able to fly around as like in your suit, kind of like an Iron Man-esque way. Able to kind of not only fly in the air, but also to run on the ground with jet boosters on, was really fun. Felt really great. The guns, I take it or leave it. Honestly, like it in the back of my mind, I kept comparing this to Destiny 2 just because it's very similar to one another. And the gun,
Eh,
I know they're different games to some degree, but they're also very similar at the same time.
I see why people make the connection,
Hmm.
but having played so much fucking Destiny, I don't necessarily agree with that statement
Hmm.
because the guns in Destiny are more like the idea of the guns in Borderlands, whereas the guns in this game, I feel like fall under the kind of shit you'd see in Diablo.
Interesting. Hmm. I would argue that the guns feel better in Destiny only because like Bungie
Well, yes, I
is
agree with you there,
yeah,
but
yeah, just because Bungie is known for their sci-fi and like gun feel is so good, going dating back to Halo. So it wasn't a big turn on, just something I noticed when I was playing Anthem. Um, Aside from that, like I love the enemy types, the wide ranges of like what enemies you fought against. Um, it was pretty cool. Like the one of the things that I kind of came across when I was playing the mission mode was that two things that popped out to me. One is like when there was a section of the mission mode where me and three other people were plowing through it, there was a puzzle that we all had to figure out. And the thing about that was, without any mics, I kind of was sitting there. I was like, how do we figure this out? Like, how do we communicate to one another? And it just kind of just muscled our way the puzzle to work. It was basically just turning the rotations on these like big circle, I won't say statues, but these big circle stones to match each color to some degree, so that you would unlock the room or to the next area you would to go in. And or go ahead.
so let me ask you this:
Hmm.
so did you guys figure out exactly how to do the puzzle, or did you guys just kind of keep switching them in different locations and just stumble upon getting it correct?
It was, I think it was a combination of both because one part I feel like we kind of like figured out like, oh, if we match this color to this other color, it will actually unlock something. So let's try to do it on the other ones. And it was kind of a combination of that, but also a combination of like guessing work, a lot of guesswork.
So, so a lot of people that I talk to about this, Anthony. By
Hmm.
the way, I love that your B roll is arguably the worst part of the beta. Um,
Don't worry, it'll get into the main part.
I, um, a lot of the time I didn't realize that was a puzzle because when I played it the first time, the other guys like I guess had already played it or something to that effect, and like it was just solved. Like as I walked into the room, it was like mission complete. I was like, oh shit, okay. Um, but uh, what's fascinating to me is that so many people didn't listen to the dialogue because the dialogue tells you how to solve the puzzle.
Hmm.
The one of the characters straight up says like, um, look around the room near the thing to find something that's similar. And what you're supposed to do is find a small light that's the same color that you're supposed to switch it to.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I
So,
guess I wasn't paying attention to the
oh,
dialogue.
everybody wasn't paying. That's not just you, man.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, everybody wasn't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But, because like I even didn't pay attention the first time I did it. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna listen to the dialogue because it's the beta. Like, why am I gonna pay that close attention? So
Yeah.
I get it, but I want people to understand like that puzzle wasn't just rando. Like, you're gonna be able to solve it properly with the dialogue when the full game comes out.
Okay, good. The other thing that popped out to me during the Anthem demo was the mission mode. The story actually was told. Like, I didn't give a crap about the character at first glance when I was going through it, but then after a while, after going through the missions to the very end, I actually enjoyed it. It was a good small snippet of what potentially would be more the story in the game. It actually was it was fun. It was pretty cool to see. I want to say Marcus, but that's not his name. Matthias. Like how you brought essentially you brought this thing at first to hoping to upgrade your gear, but he bangs it and it split him in three, and now you have to find a way to put them back together somehow, or at the very end, spoilers, you don't. So he becomes just a three person, but he keeps living, and that was cool. That was awesome. Like, I actually enjoyed the story for what they were telling him for that short snippet. So that was, if we get more of that into Anthem, combined with what I played already with the gameplay, I'm kind of in. But then the other question I have for this game, or essentially for one of the things that I kind of fall off Destiny kind of hard, but especially with the first one, was the content wasn't there when it was launched. And okay, I know you're laughing at what happened. Yes, okay, yeah, I did hit a wall, and then somebody revived me.
It was the mines that are in the fucking tunnel that killed you. Oh my lord, that was funny to watch.
But one of the things I was trying to figure out is Anthem gonna keep up with content? Is it gonna keep this world alive enough where it's not gonna be Destiny, where I have to wait until the next DLC to pick up the game again, kind of like as an MMO?
I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think that's my biggest concern is, will it have enough content to keep me playing for at least a fucking month?
Yep. And did you see what they tweeted out? Was it today or yesterday about that, actually? About the roadmap for Anthem?
I did see that they put out a thing for a roadmap, but I didn't see it.
So they put out essentially what they plan to do for the next coming months, and right off the bat, they're already having this planned event for March, essentially right after Anthem comes out. They have this plan of what content is going to be coming to the game, and that's exactly that was my answer that I was looking for. So it looks like they're definitely going to keep this thing alive.
Is it free?
They have not disclosed that, if it's free or not. Okay. So
that'll be interesting, because I know the game will have microtransactions for cosmetic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And cosmetic only, because the director has said that cosmetic only, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if, because they have cosmetic microtransactions, they'll just be free DLC.
Yeah.
Free content.
The one thing I am still gonna hold off on buying it, only because I want to see how it fares in the wild. For the first week or two, are the servers gonna crash because of so many people playing it?
I'll say this much, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
From having played the VIP demo to playing this, it was night and day different with servers.
Yeah, I mean, I had no issues.
Night and day different.
Speaking of which, I had no issues playing this. This is on PC, so I had no issues with it connecting to other people and playing online. There was a few hiccups here and there, frame rate rise, but it wasn't anything that bad.
Well, I think again, and I stated this earlier, but this is a this demo / beta, whatever you want to fucking call it.
That's true. It is a 6-month-old version of itself. So
right. So
take it with a grain of salt. But overall thoughts on this demo and Anthem, I am 80 to 90% in. I'm still waiting for the game release. I'm still waiting just to see what the final game will be Then that work
I'm
that with that stuff.
I'm 100% in. I want to make my storm class all the way to 50 and make it fucking super powerful. Oh, I'm excited, man. I've already bought it.
EA already got your money already.
God, BioWare.
Oh, sorry.
Why did
Bioware,
everyone
my
do
fault.
that? Stop. And this goes back to that whole thing with fucking Ninja Turtles. Like, that fucking movie was not made by Michael Bay. Stop giving him credit.
All right. Well, that is my thoughts on Anthem. So, moving on to our next topic of hand. As soon as I swap out for the next video here. Boop. Boop. And then also gotta make sure what the hell this is I'm talking about. Because I'm very small. Okay, gotcha. Alright.